Hello there, Internet. I am your host, J-Man. We'll go back. So let's play Twisted Metal Black. We left off. We told the twisted tale of Ian Kane, an autistic boy whose father was murdered right in front of him in a taxi cab. So Ian built a device to try and make him sort of a controllable zombie. Okay, not really a zombie, but then Calypso ruined it and abducted him to take over the contest. Calypso abducted an autistic kid, okay? So next we're gonna go to the last patient in the asylum, Axel. He has severe depression, aka me in 2022. Around the time I died. He has obsessive revenge fantasies and extremely violent. Now it's a staff. Do not treat him. Lost cause. Someone killed my wife. Someone killed my wife. She was my life. Calypso said if I win, he'll be able to kill me. What husband would refuse? So, yeah, apparently there's like some contraption that Axel built himself. Apparently in the original build, it wasn't the wife, it was his son. Axel power. We're in the park. We were in the park. I looked down my paper. When I looked up, she was gone. My wife. Gone. My wife! Kawaita. Sekabina. Yeah, also I've been getting somewhat back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, bitch, I'm not sure it'll last though, but there was some drama involving Lil Karibo, that guy who made Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. All I kind of know was that apparently it involved Genshin Impact, like when they were like replacing the voice actors, and they were replacing the voice actors, and he basically, him supporting the actress like during this isn't bad as it, but apparently he was harassing the actor that did replace like one of the characters. Bro, what the hell? Also, is that blood on his foot? Like, apparently, yeah. Three months later, her body was shipped to me in pieces. It took me 8 months to get all back. Dear wife. The Axle kind of sucks. I made this vehicle with my own hands. It's my penance. My punishment for letting my wife die. I will not fail her. Oh yeah, the final game of the Jackbox Party Pack released. A little bit of Monica. Yeah. I really want this mailbox. It's It's the last battleground in the contest. If I win, I'll discover the truth. Face my wife's killer. Yeah, later on down the line, I might try and buy some more cards like to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I bought the Legacy Collection and started to like Capsule Monsters. Like, yeah, I actually read the OG manga. Like, the manga was dark, and I already brought this before. I don't think I ever brought this up here on, because I think I brought this up in Okami. But you guys all know me. Okami is I don't know what's going to happen to Konami, to be honest, but apparently I learned that Toshiki Inoue, yes, that Inoue, if you know your Sentai, you know, was the one who wrote, was one of the writers for the season 0. But so was the writer for Shinkenger and even Tokyuger. There was this all I can't kind of remember was Miho, who was this weird, dumb blonde, blue-haired chick. She was like a one-off character in the manga, but they made her a main character for the anime, just mainly to give, so that Taya wouldn't be the only girl. My theory was that she might, since I found out that Inoue wrote it, there was gonna be the inevitable Inoue love triangle. But there's like one episode like I was like, what the hell, Toei? It was like something I was added exclusively to the anime. Some douchebag who really liked watches basically harassed Tristan by taking like his watch and so you get plays like the watch game, and the guy starts like melting into watch something of illusion. Yeah, Yami in Season 0 was sadistic. Like, what was he thinking? Can someone please? Yeah, I can tell my Yu-Gi-Oh phase kind of impacted me a bit. Like, you guys all know my reference to him in. Yeah, I even can't remember like when Team Millennium was like some group that was dubbing Season 0. No, up and shut up.
I had won the contest. I went to Calypso and demanded my prize. I wanted to know who killed my wife. And I wanted revenge. It was him. That freak in the ice cream truck. He was always around the neighborhood. Why hadn't I been more careful? I should have said something was wrong. It was my fault. Maybe I was really the one to blame for my wife's death. But then, he spoke to me.
Your wife, she didn't die easy. You should know, she begged for you as I killed her.
The clown is dead, but so is my wife. I will never be free.
So, what about Spade Tiff doing the actual game? Oh well. Well, done the end of the episode here. Like, subscribe, all that. See ya.